still you stay at home so now straight to ECG now. External communication manager Laila Abubakari. Laila, what's the maker? Good morning, Bibi Abokodi. Great, you know about the say. And Laila, my young ankra companies, institutions, a kahena ya di ECG.
Good morning to everyone at Omontie. First of all, no, if I say that Obiase Ghana for Asepa because Omatia Asia my party, Omoni Empre, you could do facilities via Nasa organizations via Omoni Empre, so Musika Omutian and Tamana, you're moving on. And with regards to Amanta, you the ECG Capadia, in total, no, 5.7 billion Ghana cedis. Yamaya home 1 month says Kawin in our budget.
5.7 billion
prepaid for the annual money ascendia. A postpaid for any Jessica, especially in your consuming more electricity. No, a bit more your friend on special load tariff. Mostly industry, factories, manufacturing factories, net companies, in a month, omutimi each year bills in millions, omona national task force, a day omo attention akomo. So also government institutions, a big areas, and it's in the hundreds of millions. So see, I didn't mean to me more exact figure, but I am very much aware that it's in the hundreds of millions, if not billions.
Okay. But Laila, my name is Ubetumi Abuaya, Nanka, yen categorizing no. Yen say much in the yebeba household, yebeba private sector, government sector, yen starting fee a buying institutions. Or more kahina or more demo.
Sana makano, me
need those figures. Okay.
Offhand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but at least the private sector households and the government sector no. Shemi and some way why mo pa na demo kakes here.
Pacho private sector no.
Private sector no.
Pacho.
Na de kakes here.
Pacho.
And so far much me retrieve bia.
It's me retrieve as at Monday no. Accra no Western yenya 55 mil Ghana cedis. End of day report because it has to go through a verification process, and sometimes mutual or banks it reflected the following day. MD no facility or no officer now, so I'm not privy to how much exactly has come into the accounts of ECG because they go through banks and sana buy accounts more.
Okay, so just to be fair to ECG. Any ebia me or private sector me or company na me yusu postpaid ma bre me bill mintuaye mo di another bill aba mintuaye ma ye she high man na pile sa to 100 million now mo the tax force abage na me consul say if I don't pay that bill you disconnect me. That's not fair.
Why isn't it fair?
It is not fair because at the time mintuaye mosumoti hono you have contributed to the problem. True?
Well, you could say that, but then that's not fair on our operations. Usually, say the postpaid bill and more, each year, you trust say you're supposed to pay in 14 days. So, see, ECG will task force any mobilization, revenue mobilization teams are within the organization. You call around all these organizations to remind them that they have to pay their bills. But let me say, you're too nice for a very long time because, as you'd see, you call Parliament, any Ghana airport crown, they still negotiated. It's very difficult for companies to lift large amounts of money to pay their bills to us for one reason or the other. We are still investigating those reasons so that we can come to some solutions. It's a time no sooner about any Nsem. And to see, they say, they can 14 days, so they are. EMBT excuses especially private companies now use electricity as raw material to produce their by all means you should have made provision for electricity bills no. friendly customer service, we will minimize it very much and then be strict and firm on collecting our money. Because it's customer relations in Tina when you know Abba.
Okay. And the bills are piling. Still, I mean, you see the 100 million cities in a category. Bills are piling to that tune. Moba, are you demanding all? And I say, "Met me, I'm will be a 1 million." Then the akano, yakan wasem.
1 million, the 1 million.
And out of 100, made the car sign
100 million. No, yes, you're using 100 million.
Yeah,
you have to pay at least 50%.
Hey, make off away.
But you're not dear.
No, but Laila, I mean, let's be fair. No, but at least let's be fair. I would say one casa would say
50%. No,
but
customer relations. No, we understand you're running a business, and I see you run a business. No, also we've been lackadaisical in collecting the money.
Sure,
we agree. We want to change that attitude because now we have our debtors at our back. Rico Egenisika, VR Egenisika. Government say Yanji Sika now, Omon Boy. Into customer relations, ne friendliness, no, yeah, they tune chain near Jessica.
Yeah, but you don't do that overnight, at least, because
overnight.
The bill accumulated over a period.
It is not overnight.
Me bill no accumulated over a period.
Okay.
Then no there about 1 day. All those period, many when I am shy.
And yeah, one day, when I will take 1 day, because we are involving the media. This is something that is continuous. It's been happening for years now.
Okay.
ECG has a relationship with all its business customers. So, sometimes we come to an agreement. We even give you a schedule.
Okay.
Say every month. Those that owe in arrears, especially government institutions, we are more lenient to them. A private companies, because in your manufacturing, in your business operations, electricity definitely is in your agenda. Inti unti country say unisika. Build here the and usually no say a piling more than a month. It's even more hard. Inti they say 14 days na soon we are not going to be as friendly as we used to would have negotiations here and there, but when I understand what you're saying, say it's not fair, but it's not also fair on our business because we purchase the electricity from the generators. And we see
okay, so Laila, young fan is a maba. Immediately, I don't have the 50% to pay, but maybe I have 10%. And call say you're negotiating for the 90% in our account.
Yes, you bet you 10%. No.
Yeah.
You bet you and no she I say what happened and you call to almost your car 32 million Ghana cedis. You call and almost say in actual fact almost need up to 50% for us immediately. But they could get 5 million Ghana cedis out of the amount for us. And then they promised that Friday, almost sent you another 5 million. And then they would schedule the rest for the rest of the month, but definitely before exercise no be ending. Na umichia omo kana akano. We understand too because omo operations no for a very long time they've been running at losses, not by any fault of theirs in particular. And omo yema omo a little bit of breathing space because they are very strategic in the operations of fuel. And yama omo 2 weeks to make at least 50%, and the rest should be paid by the end of the exercise, which is 20th April.
Okay.
And B5 and so you call her B5. They are not a private company. You send you B5 no. You do no. Almost the car 42 million Ghana cedis. 42 million Ghana cedis no. And now omunya 20 million. MI because Komenya 20 million, which is 50% now. Line, and they are constantly manufacturing. It's a steel company. They couldn't afford to be taken off the grid. Into almost 20 million in my and 10. Me no kasa is here. It the anima treat him abiyom koho anopa way. By 9 a.m. remain an omentia ye kati omo off. Won't send ye kono. So we are giving them a little bit of a breathing space because they have been alerted Did I for the past 1 month I can say a BGS there was someone who say and yet bar would have a lot of time to do negotiations. But even that, still I could do honoma. We can all meet each other in the middle. Compromises and all.
Okay. Now young share households, if you ebia me fie me demoka and me use postpaid na de kabe 300 Ghana cedis na maba and mobile na mo gene jasu me nebi at least 300 they consider it mo betimi agya ho akwa ba na
little drops of water make a mighty ocean. So what is that? 300 any meal a very significant because that 300 you are looking at it across several thousands of customers. And see, households we are much more lenient because sometimes Ubeka could do Hokrano. Not near meet and near and I say customer na and I say fear and I say it was paying no chair bills no only ho. Maybe a colleague in the feel. And see, we leave a notice behind and then we come back in a few days or the following day.
Okay.
But yaba in the next week or two. Na omunchiaya and not the figure so households we are much more lenient. The businesses and then government institutions not so much.
Okay, finally, I need some education. I understand say in your operations, households, say be a waba and there is a pregnant woman and I say or be a area, you are not supposed to disconnect that particular house. How true is that?
Yes, that is true, especially with houses that have very sensitive matters around it, like Senya Wakanobia, Onyem, Ubia, Penyimwa, Winnie, Bebre, Ubia, the person is probably on life support and they are caring for the person at home or something very sensitive. Obviously, so Okate, electricity, it has direct impact on their health. And not we do not really disconnect immediately. We give them time and then we negotiate.
But my field workers need them so nim sao. Aba parking crane buy an
if there wasn't anyone ailing or who had life-threatening issues.
Okay. Well, in case I get any evidence, I'm in the bro. Thank you so much.
Please do.
Right.
See, I almost say yama for the ability to verify some of our staff or most of our staff actually. Enti patrol say one nkofone dilina and you know you're right and you know that you're in the right patrol. Mama Yasonte, we will take it up.
I thank you so much. But also you better verify staff, me but your friend to staff be about me verify na me anything.
Patrol ECG staff be our operation so would be wearing an ID card. If you want to verify the staff, you can dial *226#. And the fifth option verify staff. Or near verify staff neswa. Edo ebeko through the process. The staff is supposed to provide you with a unique ID number. Odebehe say nipakono. Nidine tag now shenye pa. And then your phone so your pa.
But your short code nibio. What's the star?
*226#.
*226#. Why? Laila, thank you so much. We're grateful, sir, for joining in and pay right. For our external communication manager, ECG, Laila Abubakari, and then Chain Kamano. It's about 25 minutes after Asian, and so say ECG task force. I'm quite so eba and to me pacho Sikano Kope because I'm be do ya no moji said Laila Kaino parking crane.